Share my what? We're live now. Whoops. Okay, so all that's working. And moderate. I don't know what that's supposed to do. So we'll see what we get. Click that one to go live there. Well, actually, hold on. We'll wait until this starts. So we might be waiting here for a minute. Who knows? We might be the only two people. We don't know. Reset code. Maybe not. So what is this asking? I'm not trying to edit anything. I don't know what that can mean. See if that's a new one, if that's over.
It's over.
They bring through another. That was too hot. Oh, you know what? No wonder. Okay. Dang. How do I? 240. Yeah.
One 10375.
Oh my God! What? Just come. Why can't I just get to my stuff? My account. Alright. So it's gonna be this one, and then things I didn't order the other one. That's right. But we could show them this because that's what it's gonna be. Yeah, so it's gonna be that one. So just keep that or do a screenshot. We got one like.
That's only one person here.
Oh, well, we're working on it. Hello to our first person to come and visit. How are you? Can you hear us? I'm gonna take a screenshot of there too. Welcome you to our first live. We're getting a few things together. Hey, thank God. Well, let's make sure we pay attention to that over there before somebody else comes in. Oh, you know what? I gotta get this stuff off my screen. Hey, Sheila. I got it right here. Thank you so much for being on time, too. It's like church, isn't it? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys coming to the live, we're so glad that you guys are here. We're still trying to get ourselves together. I'll give it about a few more minutes. Let's get a few more people in. Put that change over there. What have you guys been up to? I know Sheila. I know what you've been up to, Sheila. But the second person who joined us live, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, girl. You know we're gonna take our time because I'm tired already, and she gotta go to work. We're so excited to be able to do this live, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay, I hope so because I know we've been working on a few things. As people who know us know, we've been working on a few things. We're also going to be doing live on Facebook in a few minutes too. So if somebody you know is just on Facebook, they could get it on Facebook too. If you're just joining us, welcome. Tell us where you guys are from. We're sitting here in the coolness of Jacksonville, Florida. It was off and on weather for the last couple of weeks. And I'm sure there are people already on here who are in the same area that Florida's been tripping out with the weather. So if you guys are here, let us know where you guys are tuning in from. So when it gets a little bit higher, then we open up Facebook too. But in order for Facebook to know what we're doing at YouTube, they got kind of really subscribe or what have you. So we'll work it out.
Florida is bipolar. Yes, it is.
Oh God, thank you, because that totally broke the ice for me at this point. You so right. Florida is bipolar, and it's right along with me right now. I'm sitting up here hot flashing all last night, and then I got the windows open, and she comes over and she's like, "It's too cold." So I could close the windows and now turn the heat on. So I might get a little glistening on the forehead. Sitting up here trying to accommodate other people. Hey, you know who that is?
Yes.
You remember?
She came to my birthday party.
And what did Bella do? Bella peed right
so sorry.
Bella peed right all over her. Look, Hoop, I tell that story pretty much to everybody that comes to the house. Please don't pick up the dog because she will pee right on you. It's so good to see you, Hoop. It's been so long in Colorado. What's the weather like? Is it snow? You have to give you. As a matter of fact, let's turn that fan on over there. I have one. I actually have two. And I use ice packs at night because it's ridiculous at this point. Absolutely ridiculous. Hope, how you been doing?
Cold and blizzard this weekend.
Oh, for this week? Oh, Lord, I'm so sorry. I don't miss that at all. At all. What's the temperature? I think I put that delay on. We're going to probably not do that delay again. We can learn as we go. It might, for you guys, when you're doing comments, it might cause you to do a delay. We're learning this whole thing. So just be patient with it. We're going to probably take that delay off. But yeah, we're learning. We're having fun. We got a few things to go and share, and we want to definitely hear from you guys in regards to what you guys have been doing. I know a few of you guys, and I know a few people who've been talking to me off and on, and I know Melissa, her friends, have been talking about, how to budget their money better and how cash budgeting, if they're using it, how it's helping them or what have you. Oh yeah, Bella's belling. She's sitting right here. Hopefully gonna be real calm and patient and looking at people. Go ahead and we'll just go ahead and hit Facebook now. So kind of monitor for Facebook. Do they show the count? I guess it's going to be down here maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. So what else did you guys do for the holidays? Before we get started, we're going to give it a few more minutes because we kind of started early just to make sure we knew what we were doing. How many guys did anything for the holidays, for Christmas or for New Year's? And do you know how much money you spent? You might not want to put how much money you put down there, but do you know how much money you spent for the holidays? Because I know we spent some money for the holidays. I know I did. Did you spend?
I'm still spending because your birthday is coming up.
That is true. My birthday does wrap right into the holidays, but we're doing something different now for the birthday, so I'm excited. We're actually staying in Florida this time. Normally I would travel out of town, but we're gonna go ahead and stay here for the big 50 birthday. That's when it's up.
Went on a cruise.
You stay cruising. That much I know, Sheila. You stay cruising and flying and driving and traveling. I'm trying to get to that level. Now, I might not want to do a cruise because I went on a cruise a while back, or I did a cruise years ago, younger. I worked on a cruise. I'm good. I don't think I want to go on a cruise.
Oh, you worked on a cruise?
I did a contract for about, I think, a week.
Was it Royal Caribbean?
I forgot who it was. It wasn't. I don't think it was any of them.
Big?
No, it was big. It was big, but I don't remember who they were.
Oh.
And not just no. We're gonna get started. Even with the 3, we got to start somewhere. We're thankful for the 3 that showed up, and then of course I didn't really notify a lot on Facebook, but we are gonna do this thing and kind of go over and get started. Keep saying slow connection for real. That must be just for the phone. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. So we're going to go ahead and get started because we got giveaways. So, we're still giving the stuff away, even if it's people we already know. You guys could use these giveaways for yourself, or you could definitely give to somebody else. But, we said 12 o'clock, and we're going to go ahead and start 12 o'clock because we have other things to do just like everybody else. But I'm so glad. Thank you guys for coming to our first live. Yay! Yay! I'm really excited about being able to do this. For some of you guys who know that we've been doing cash budgeting for about 7-8 months?
Yes.
Yeah, about 7 or 8 months. And we want to do a recap for what we kind of went through, the ups and downs, the journey, or what have you, and how cash budgeting is helping us, and as well as to be able to see what you guys think about if you're doing cash budgeting, you want to do cash budgeting or cash stuffing, what tips you guys also are using, or what questions you might have. Now, we're going to put a disclaimer. Most of you guys already know us. We are not financial advisors. Thank you, Hoop. We're not financial advisors by no means, but we're just a aunt, mom duo team and Nisi trying to figure this thing out because we want to do something different for ourselves generational wise. So what do you want to say about our channel?
Way to put me on the spot.
Again, it's not going to be scripted. Welcome to live.
I would say it's like a good experience for me and the younger generation to start building wealth and to start budgeting.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I think that's one of the key things. What we try to remember to say during our videos that we record is that we're trying to build generational wealth by learning good, smart financial habits through cash budgeting. And it's a cash budgeting channel, but we also want to combine understanding and building generational wealth. So then that way that I know, right? Pinch those cheeks. But we want to make sure that not just our generation, but our next generation, Melissa's generation, generations after her are understanding generational wealth. And what we shared on our very first our introduction video is that the way it was brought up to me is that my grandmother taught us the basics. And how many of us had like a grandmother or aunt or even our own parents that taught us the basics? You save money in a savings account, you put money in a checkers account, and you might get a CD, and that's it. But my grandmother set some money aside for most of the family, and we had the money, but I know for me, I did not know how to manage the money going forward. And more importantly, I didn't know how to build generational wealth. So then that way I can set aside money for her and make sure she has money and knows how to manage it. So that's the reason why we started this channel, to do cash budgeting and for us to build smarter habits so that financially we can do what we want to do, but long-term goals for retirement for me and then for what she wants to do. Does that sound kind of close to what we're trying to do?
Yes.
And we're just feeling our way through, to be honest with you. Some of the stuff works, some of it doesn't. So that's our story. What we want to do is kind of see how many guys, I know there's only 3 of you guys and y'all are 3 strong people. Thank you. How many guys have actually done cash budgeting? Anybody? done cash budgeting or heard about cash budgeting? Is that Ethel?
Yeah.
Oh, she's what? Hi, Ethel. Hey, twin. I got 2 twins. So Hoop, you my twin for Job Corps. Then I got my twin at my college. So I'm gonna say twins from time to time, and I'm so sorry if y'all get confused. But y'all all my twins. I love it. So has anybody really done any cash budgeting, or have you heard of it? Hey, Hoop. Have you heard about cash budgeting before I talked about it?
I think I might have seen like a few TikToks of it.
Yeah, but did you pay attention to it, or did you just swipe?
Probably just swipe.
And for their generation, they're gonna swipe through a lot of good information. You manage that because I can't even see that far. I ain't got my readers on.
Hi,
just in
Miss
case.
Ethel.
But for their generation, there's gonna be, I think, good wealth, informational wealth on social media. But a lot of them are gonna just swipe like she did. What's Miss Ethel saying?
She says she hasn't heard of the term itself, but she's familiar with the concept.
Right.
One of my coaches had said back in the day that you should just stick the money underneath a mattress. So
right. How many of you guys have heard of somebody sticking the money underneath the mattress? I've heard of it. I don't think any of my family member, like my parents or my grandmother, didn't do sticking the money underneath the mattress. But I think some of us have heard of the concept that, back then we would save our money outside of the bank underneath the mattress, which was true. But the funny thing in doing this journey in the last couple of months, and we'll share how some of the stuff got shared with other people and family, is that realistically, we've been doing cash budgeting, but it's on a different level where it was just get some plain white envelopes and stuff a little money in it. A lot of people started off with getting 100 envelopes, numbering each envelope from 1 to 100, and start doing that. And that was years ago. But now, social media, products, things of that nature. And we'll talk about these too. Cash budgeting has been a really hot concept, or I don't even call it a trend, but it kind of, what I found out, it kind of really got focused on social media during COVID, when a lot of people didn't have any money and they were utilizing the stipend or what have you to figure out what they were going to do with their money. And when I looked at a lot of these other content creators for cash budgeting, they kind of started around a couple of years ago, like 2-3 years ago. So cash budgeting has always been there, but I think it's actually really blown up now. And I see, like, some of us, we haven't heard of it. I get you, Sheila. I haven't heard of doing it like this, but I did hear the basic one. So we want to share that with you guys, that cash budgeting is a cool thing. Their generation is picking up on it a whole lot faster than ours. So I want to share that for you guys to get out there and take a look at some more YouTube channels or what have you. And we'll put that in the links in the description after this, the live. So what do you think worked for you for cash budgeting?
What works for me?
Yeah, when you've only been cash budgeting probably about maybe a month after I started.
What worked for me? Just seeing the money that I had saved up, like
show them
bi-weekly, and then I have my sinking funds, and this is getting quite heavy
and thick. If you take a look, wait a minute, and I'll explain about mine. So this one is mine. You see kind of how thin that is? This is my long-term savings binder. It's kind of thin, and I'll explain why. Then you show them yours.
This is mine.
So hers has gotten thicker, and that's working for you?
Yes.
Why do you think?
Because I get to see the money and then see what I'm saving as well, saving towards.
Okay. And and most of you guys, pretty much everybody on here probably knows where I work and where I come from. Education, I love it. There is a way. Make sure you answer Ms. Hoop's question in a minute. There's that way that when we see things visually, we're more enticed to do it and get excited about it. I mean, I know I get excited about looking at chocolate cake. So I get excited over that, and I get excited over empanadas. We had some empanadas this morning from another place, and it didn't taste that great, but it was good. But when we see the progress from going to something as thin as this to a thicker one, it helps not just her generation, but it helps us to keep motivated and keep going. So for me, this is like an addictive drug, a good one. But I think that this is something that, again, is different from when we were their age. We didn't have this. And those plain white envelopes were really, really boring. But she made a good point. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So people definitely asked about where we got these binders. Did you tell them about, Baddies and Budget? So when you're thinking about the binders, show them your Baddie and Budget binder. I don't know where mine is.
This one is from Baddies and Budgets.
And, you don't show the money too?
I still have money left over, but this is going back into the bank because I did do online grocery shopping this week.
Yep. So Baddies and Budgets is on YouTube. She's the one that I caught on early last year when I first got started, and she's a very young female. I think she's definitely under the age of 30, and she's blown up. I mean, she's absolutely blown up. So she has a great YouTube channel, and Melissa and I were just talking about an hour or so when we were eating breakfast. When we take a look at the channels for YouTube for cash budgeting, I would say find somebody based off of your personality, your speed, what you're interested in. I follow quite a few. And again, we'll add those into the description. But she was the first one I started following. Very young, very ambitious. Her personality was kind of, something I needed in the morning. She has since changed her website and kind of like her focus. She still definitely does cash budgeting, but her products have changed. So you might not be able to find this product there. Hers were very unique or what have you. So when Melissa, when you got that first job, right? When you started working at the daycare?
Childcare.
Yeah, her childcare last year, I decided to invest in her to get her one of these. And that's when we started doing this. And we've been enjoying it, the ups and downs ever since. Mm-hmm. So definitely, if you can't find something specific like this or what have you, go on to Walmart. Walmart is inexpensive. What about where Miss Elizabeth got hers?
Oh, yeah. You can also go on TikTok shop. They're like under $5.
Yes.
To get a little small one.
Mm-hmm.
Or like they have the 100 envelope challenge. And then you can also get the binders that we have.
Right.
Right. Under $5 to $10.
Right. So you could definitely shop around, send us messages. And I know most of you guys, if you're a personal, friend or family member, what have you, just text me and let me know if you still have questions about where to go to get them and like what to get. There's a lot of different binders out there. You want to talk about some of the different type of binders? You said the 100 envelope challenge. 100
envelope challenge. At the end of that challenge, you would say like $5,050. There's a $1,000 envelope challenge, probably like a 2,500 envelope challenge, and then the regular binders like these.
And there's no right or wrong way to do it. Whether you order a binder and you get it and you're like, this isn't 100% what I want it to be, then just get some labels and relabel the envelope or what have you, and just get started. A lot of people that I talk to say that, I don't know how to start or I don't know which binder to get. Just go get a binder. Just go get a binder and just go from there. Oh, good. Sheila, you got the 100 envelope challenge. Have you started using it yet? Anybody else get a binder? And if you guys did, when did you guys start using it for? If it's a challenge or for your expenses or what have you? Because I think what we also want to do is not just for us to talk to you guys. We want to kind of communicate or repeat what you guys are putting in the comments to share with everybody. We want this to be a community to share information, and what works for you can definitely work for somebody else. We definitely never know. So the binders are definitely out there. There are a lot of different ones, different places to get them. And I like them, to be honest with you.
Also, check out Amazon.
Yep. Amazon. Did you say Etsy too?
And Etsy.
And
Etsy will probably be more on the expensive side, though.
She should know. She definitely knows.
Waiting for it to come. Okay.
Let us know when you get it. Because I like to see.
Send us a picture.
See, that's the reason why she's on this team, because I ain't going to think that deep. So, yeah, send us a picture, share it on our channel so other people can see it, because I think the more that they see and hear, the more motivated they're going to be. There are a few people, especially some of my coworkers, that it took them about a week or two after I started telling them about it, and then they bought their first one and they just started putting something aside as much as they could. So we definitely encourage, if you want to invest in a binder, do so. If not, just get some envelopes.
and keep it going. What worked for me, in all honesty, in the last 7 months or so, is that doing cash budgeting, regardless if it was an up or down day or up or down week, it gave me something to come back to. And I'll share that in a minute too, because I'm not saying it's a financial setback, but I had to go a different route with the money I was saving. And knowing that this system for me was in place, then I was able to say, hey, I can definitely come back. Hey, Tracy. Thank you so much for joining us, Tracy. I know you in DC and it's cold. Make sure you have your cup of coffee, tea, or whatever you want, and welcome. But like I said, for me, using the cash budgeting system allowed me to be committed to a process that makes sense for me and is visual, as you know. And like I said, I had a big financial change. Let's put it to you that way. And being able to come back to something of a system to get right back on track makes me feel a lot better. If you caught me, let's say a year ago, with the same situation, with a financial need from outside of the household, and if I gave that money away, I would not know how to rebound, and it would be an emotional stress for me. I don't know about anybody else, but when you know you're giving out a lot of money and you're like, okay, where am I gonna get that money back? It would have became emotional stress for me a year ago. Now I was a little stressed. I didn't tell her that. A little stressed, but I knew how to get that money back by utilizing cash budgeting. Now I'm not selling nothing. I'm just telling you what's working for me. What didn't work for you? What was your biggest challenge?
My biggest challenge was when the money was gone. It was gone.
I love that when she said that. I think we did a money talk about, what are the part. Yeah. So we do money talks where we record ourselves talking and having these conversations. And when she said that when the money's gone, it's gone. I love it. I'm going to put it on a shirt, because when the money's gone, it's gone.
Okay.
Right.
And then sometimes I went to the store. I didn't have enough money to purchase my groceries, so I have to put stuff back.
She had to put stuff back out of the grocery shop, out of the grocery cart. We're going to definitely talk about our 2024 goals, because we're about to do a giveaway in a few minutes too. So if you guys have not, and since it's 4 or 5, and we know pretty much everybody on here, we're going to do a giveaway shortly, and we're going to talk about our 2024 goals, because we're excited how we kind of map that thing out. And everything that we're trying to do is we're trying to set it up as a family concept, that if I'm doing it, I bring her into it, and vice versa. But we definitely want to share those things for you and how we came up with those goals. Specifically, how did we sit down and do that? But it was funny to see that we were at, I think, Walmart, and she went to cash out her groceries, and you were, I don't know, $20, $30 over. And I'm like, no, you can't just use your card anymore. Don't just go tap into your bank. You got to make a decision and put something away. And you had to put back the ice cream. I remember that.
And the dumplings.
And the dumplings. And I'm sure she wasn't happy over that. But she had to make, right. She said, give it to me. But it's teaching the next generation to make decisions, that when the money is gone, you do have options. If the money is gone and you're at the checkout, either you tap into your account and constantly pull an extra $20 here and a $30 there, and you wonder why you can't save any money. Or when the money's gone, it's gone. Whatever's still in the cart, you make a decision and put it back. Did you live without ice cream?
Yeah, I just got it the next week.
When you were able to restuff your binder, right?
Yeah.
And I think for this generation, because you can put a big old heart if you can agree with me. This next generation is so used to instant gratification that they want it now. And by having her start that habit of when the money is gone, it's gone, you're not going to be able to get it now, but she was able to get it the following week. That's one of the things I'm hoping for her to know, that instant gratification is not always necessary. It really, really isn't. But Hooper, that's you too. You pulled the 20 out of for your ice cream.
I used to do that before I started cash budgeting. I would have a budget for back to school shopping, and my aunt would literally make me calculate everything before I got up to the register.
Because we're not going over budget. And keep in mind, I was a single parent. I still am a single parent, but I was a single parent with all of the financial responsibility. Now you're making your own money. But back then, and we have these conversations more so now. That's why I love the generational concept, is that I'm able to feel comfortable to freely communicate with her about some of my struggles I had and are having, which I did not get growing up, that I think is going to be useful for her. But for her to understand and see the perspective that I was a single parent budgeting the finances for the house, and some of the things that she wanted and need, some of the things that she wanted, I just was not going to do it. And I made her to add it all up. Right. Next time calculate while you're shopping. But I also think once she gets more into the habit, what were you about to say?
No, that's what I was saying about the store. How we used to go back to school shopping. I used to put in the calculator.
So then you're gonna do that for your groceries?
I should.
Yeah, you need to. You need to. But we also found other ways to help. Is that sometimes we shop at certain places. Winn-Dixie has BOGOs, the biggest BOGOs I've seen. And then Freshfield Farms, which is up the street from her, has the most inexpensive and really good high quality meat and produce. So we definitely are learning different ways to shop smarter so that we can save our money and not spend over our budget. So we've been doing pretty good with that. What's the question for Sheila?
She said this way you know what you have in your cart before you check out.
That's true. That's true, to kind of budget all of that stuff. And then I think for me, I'm just so used to knowing how much I normally get or what I do get. But I know we can all agree, especially in the last, 3-4 years, groceries have been skyrocketed. So what you used to be able to spend $200 for at Walmart now is going close to $300. And there are times I'll go grocery shopping and I'm over $100, but I have no meat in the cart. And that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But I like the fact that she said, what she had to, what didn't work for her is to realize when the money is gone, it's just going to be gone. And that's just what we're going to do. So do you want to do a giveaway?
Yes.
All right. Do you know, I forgot where I put the questions. Remember the questions? We'll make up the third one. So before we talk about the question for the giveaway, what are we going to be giving away?
We're going to be giving away like a binder that looks sort of like this. So make sure you are subscribed and you comment on at least one video. And yeah, one of the questions is... Make
sure you speak up and make sure it's going to be...
One of the giveaway questions is, when did we post our first cash stuffing video? Not the intro, but when did we post the first cash stuffing video?
And who was the one doing the cash stuffing? So if you guys need to go onto our channel, take a look, you could do that. And whoever puts it up first, we're going to capture you first. And then we'll tell you how to get the giveaway. So if you're on Facebook, we'll do it we're monitoring both Facebook and YouTube. So again, the question is, when did we post our first cash stuffing video, and who actually did the cash stuffing? And this is a really good binder for starters, for anybody who's starting. It's going to be different than this one. It's going to have more stuff. It's going to definitely have envelopes. Oh, sorry.
What date?
Yeah, what month and day? She said last year. Sheila, everything's last year. What is the month that we did the first cash stuffing video, and who did it? So if you need to, I don't know if you have to sign out of the live and go back in. I'm so sorry. But if we don't get this answer in a few minutes, we might come up with another question. But again, for the binder that we're going to do for the first giveaway, it's going to be a basic binder like this. It's a good starter binder, even if it's for yourself to do cash budgeting. If you have a next gen, this will be a really good one to use. It will come with the budget sheets, but it will also come with, the envelopes, of course, but it will also come with pre-labels that you can use, whether it says groceries, vacation, utilities, or what have you. What I found is that even though some of them came with labels, they didn't have the labels of what I wanted. So what we ended up doing, we went to Walmart and we just got some of the actual letters and we just put that onto each envelope. So we had a good time with that. So again, first giveaway. Okay, well, why don't we do a different question? Pretty much everybody, well, no, because somebody already said that one. Do you want to, what's the other question? Oh, yeah, they didn't watch it. See, that's the thing. Of course, we put it on our channel. We put it on the community to have. We said, watch some of our videos, but we're going to try the second question and see what happens.
What gift did Melissa's uncle give her on Thanksgiving? What gift did my uncle give me for Thanksgiving?
And if that doesn't work, then we're going to go by guessing numbers. Because I think we're going to have to go by guessing numbers because some people probably didn't get a chance to do half of the homework. And that's fine. But we want to make sure we give these away.
She says September, Melissa.
We're going to go ahead and give it to you. But what part is it that we need to...
It was October.
It was in October, but you are right for Melissa. So we're going to go ahead and get your binder out to you. And then we're going to have another giveaway in about the next 5 minutes or so to give out another one. I can't get a search. Okay. Oh, no. Because if you're on YouTube, because I know for some reason our connection here is lagging. If you're on Facebook, our connection is a little bit lagging. If you're able to switch over to YouTube, then that might work too.
The YouTube link is in the description.
Yeah, it is. So Sheila, congratulations. I'm going to drop off I'm going to see you. No. Because we're going to order it through Amazon and send it directly out to you. So because I'm going to see you later on today anyway. So congratulations, Sheila. Who's going to get that binder? You or you going to give it away? All right. So I think Sheila, she said for herself. I ain't bad with you. I would take it for myself too. So I know Sheila had asked what we did for our New Year's resolution or what have you. What are our goals for 2024? So Melissa, you want to start that off? Because I know we were going to talk about that.
Yes. So I wanted to save for a car and I wanted to organize more. So for my organization, like getting the clear bins from like the Container Store or like Walmart, making it aesthetic kind of sort of, and like organizing like the fridge, like the bookshelf, closet, stuff like that. And then for my car, I wanted to like save at least $5,000, and I'm also doing the 100 envelope challenge so that I can go towards that or the money that I'm getting from my internship.
Okay. So, and I like the fact that she was able to kind of work out a couple of these things for 2024. What we ended up doing was before the New Year's, we went to the library right after Christmas. I think like on the 27th, the library's open and it's free. So we went to the library and we got a meeting room that had a chalkboard. I was looking for one that had a whiteboard, but for whatever reason, this only one had a chalkboard. And we actually, as a family, mapped out our goals for 2024. We used the chalkboard. We identified quite a few goals from like our personal development goals, our financial goals. What other categories were there? And to be honest with you, this isn't something I came up with on my own. I went through YouTube and something stuck out for me. And I was like, hey, why don't we try this as a family? So we did financial goals, career goals, personal goals, business goals. For me, I had academic goals. We set professional development goals. And then we did family goals between the two of us. And then what did we do?
Extended family as well.
Okay. So what did we talk about what did we come up with for goals for us for extended family?
We wanted to spend more time with them. Talk about cash budgeting and like have a virtual group chat or something.
Right, because her cousins are here and they're in a different county, which is about an hour away or what have you. But to start building more time for all three of them to get together, communicate, chat, or what have you. These goals that we set, and I can tell you, social media is a powerful tool. My thing that I hit her on all the time is that she's consuming it and versus producing from it. But this is what I found from social media. So I'm all for social media for a balance of the both, for professional development, learning things to help yourself, and, for some leisure time and joking around. And that's what we talked about when we went to the library. We've been to the library how many times right now?
Like at least twice.
Yeah, we've been to the library twice to actually talk about where we are with these goals. Some, like for our financial goals, we decided to pick up doing DoorDash, and we're going to do it as a family. We're going to actually map out every month, what do we want the money for DoorDash to go towards? And for January and February, I think January, in February. I think I said it goes towards me. I forgot. It's written down somewhere that we're utilizing DoorDash, the money that we make from DoorDash towards whoever needs that goal. So when does most of the money go to you for DoorDash?
In March,
And
April.
why?
Because I'm turning 21 in April
Yeah. So she's going to use that money
for my birthday.
for her birthday.
Yeah.
And so we're going to flip to make sure she gets most of the money out of the DoorDash those 2 months to help pad her binder that she's using to save for her birthday. So I like the fact that we were able to sit down and without any distractions. We didn't do it here at the home. We did it at the library. And she went to the chalkboard and she started writing, and it started helping her visually see what she wanted to do. And my goals came up too. And that's what we put together. And so what we're trying to do is at least 2 to 3 times out of the week, we'll go right back to the library. So thank you, Sheila, for sharing, because I want to know other people who else has made goals, whether it's financial related goals or not. Sheila's talking about she wants to research creating a trust this year. You know what? You and me, we're going to be together, because the like I said, the benefit, the key thing for the channel was to do cash budgeting, but generational growth and generational wealth behind it. And I know that's one of the things on my list is that I want to learn more about a trust. So I'm going to definitely make sure I put that into the channel when it comes around time when I hit that for one of the months. So I'm trying to identify something specific every month to help her understand about generational wealth. And we're going to share that definitely on the channel. So thank you so much, Sheila, for bringing that up. Who else might have created a goal or a resolution for the new year? Because we can definitely tap into each one's goals and possibly use it for ourselves. Because that's, again, what I wanted more so for our channel. Do you remember what some of your other goals were?
Practice doing hair.
Mm-hmm.
The 100 envelope challenge. Maybe take 2 classes in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
I want to work as a teller in a bank, and I had a goal of making at least $18 to $20 per hour.
Isn't it on your phone?
Personal development, connecting more with others. Let's see. Save $2,500 for my birthday, $5,000 for the car, like I said. I think that was
it. And that's a lot.
It.
That's a lot to try to pack into a year. Not saying that we're going to get them all done within the year, but I think that the tip for us is that we want to start communicating about this together. And by at least going to the library every 2 weeks or what have you, or it gives us, I know it gives me something that I know that I can be mindful to help her with, and vice versa. So I definitely challenge you guys, if you ever get an opportunity with your next gen or just anybody in general, get to a place that you're not going to be distracted. Don't do this at home. I already knew it was not going to work at home because we would be done in 10 minutes and take a nap somewhere. But we ended up spending close to 3 hours because we get the library meeting room from 10 to 1. And we do show up late, but we're there up until 1 o'clock, actually working these goals out and talking about it. And she gets in front of the chalkboard and she talks about it. And I feel that it kind of helps her with that. And I jot down the stuff and it helps me. So you got a trip in May. Oh, I know that's right, Hoop. Get that travel fund going. Where do you plan to go? Because I know a lot of people are planning to travel. And I think that should always be, probably in this one, should be an envelope I know for me that I would do for my long-term sinking fund to start saving for getting money ready to go on vacation. So how many of us plan on going on a vacation this year? Now, Sheila, I said a vacation, and I know Sheila going to be doing about 15 vacations going here and there. But how many guys are actually planning to save money? I know I had a coworker who traveled she did a tour through Europe over Christmas. And I'm sure she saved for that too. But I know I need to save hard cash before I start going on a trip, because that's what we were doing before when we were hoping to go to Houston. Yes. I love the lie, because you know what? I'm not going to be able to change a single facial expression. Yes, Sheila, I am hating, but you know what? I love it that you guys travel so much. So that actually puts me in a motivational stance of, you know what? I want to beef up my travel. I want to travel like Sheila and Jerry. Well, Sheila, and then Jerry. Well, maybe Jerry, because Sheila, you travel too much. I get a headache. But yeah, I do hate. And I think good hate is good, right?
Yes.
Because you want to travel.
Yes.
Where do you want to go?
Well, I need to go to Costa Rica because that was canceled because of COVID.
Yeah.
And I need to go to Houston, obviously.
Yes.
I want to go back home to Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
And out the country, we gotta go to Morocco.
Mm-hmm.
My friend was talking about Tanzania, Africa.
Oh, that's right, Mimi.
Yeah.
Yes, Mimi. Her friend Mimi came up with so many stuff that I didn't even know all the different countries at all, but she did. Sheila, right? Travel on a budget. That's our key thing. Travel on a budget, because I don't want to go into debt for anything anymore. I don't want to be stressed out once I get back. You enjoy the travel, and you get back and you get stressed out. So I do agree. Costa Rica needs to be our first trip because we had to postpone that due to COVID. I know I have a friend and coworker. I don't know, Ethel Twin, if you're still there. Give me a minute. Let me know if you're there, because if not, I hope you don't mind if I share where you're going to be traveling shortly in the next 2 years, because I'm really impressed with that too, because a lot of us do have plans to be able to travel.
Thank you, Miss Sheila.
Thank you so much. That means the world to me, because I want Melissa to be more comfortable with whether social media or talking, because I talk. I'm a talker. It's just I wasn't always a talker, but I am. So that was some of the things that we did in regards to kind of making goals for us, and quite a few financial goals came up, which means I know for me, and you'll see in our upcoming videos, I think we're supposed to be recording tomorrow. I haven't even told her that I'm going to change some of my envelopes, because I found out some things were working for me. Some things weren't. I do know now I do need to do an emergency envelope. Woo, do I need to do an emergency envelope? So that's going to be one of my new envelopes I'm adding on. Some things for investments and long-term saving envelopes. So make sure you guys take a look at some of our videos coming up this month. You'll see definitely the new envelopes coming through. So we're really excited about that. Yep, handled that. I know Sheila had mentioned in regards to getting a trust. Are there other things that, I'm not talking about to the current generation, people who are my age, a little bit younger, a little bit older. Are there things growing up that you wish you learned about in regards to generational wealth, in regards to how to, whether it's investing money or how to, buy homes and use things of that nature? What did Ethel say?
No, driving, no problem. You can share what she's trying.
Oh, okay. So while you guys, okay, Sheila on, she's talking about the will. I'm gonna come right back to that. I want to share this about when we talk about traveling. One of my coworkers that I'm so excited for her that in 2025, she's gonna be traveling to, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you're driving. She's planning on traveling with her daughter to Japan. I'm excited for her. I am so excited for her and for her daughter, Dominique, to be able to go to Japan at a young age. Dominique will still, I think she graduates this year from high school, so she'll be in college, hopefully with us, yay. But she'll be able to go to Japan, and I love that. Right, Sheila? That it is exciting to be able to get our next generation out of this country at a young age. So that's the reason why we're going to start working on this. We have a few things for us for 2024, but by 2025, I want us to be out of the country. We both have right. We both have our passport. Yeah, correct. Thank you. So I'm excited for you, Twin, and definitely make sure. Well, it's 2025. We're gonna still be friends forever. Make sure you let me know how that goes. So Sheila mentioned that things that we wish growing up for us that we've learned more about is about getting a will. And I agree. So I'm going to definitely add that onto my list. And we're going to probably incorporate that as a month focus. We're going to focus maybe month of March talking about wills and making sure not just for us, but for the next generation, they understand. And if they're at the point that they need to get a will, let them get a will or show them where they need to go for a will. Hey, is that Toastmaster William? Because I can't see from here.
William Hayes.
I think so. Costa Rica. He said
nice.
well, of course he probably wouldn't know. He probably went 15 times. Hey, how are you? Yeah, she got to go because we paid for Costa Rica. COVID happened, and we didn't get all of our money back. But we're gonna definitely need to go. So doing the will, I know for me, our grandmother had us create a will, and I had no clue what I was doing, and so I don't even know where that will is. but I do know I need to have a new will and understand it, but more so make sure that when it comes time for you to do a will, and that might be once you get your car, because that is something that you would have to pass down or pass over, just whatever, if something happens to you. But I think definitely doing a will.
Life insurance or term insurance?
She's making a whole laundry list for us, which I love. Investing, life insurance, and term insurance. Excuse me.
We're getting a high yield savings account. Most likely with SoFi or another bank. It's probably not going to be a brick and mortar bank. It's probably going to be online. And investing, I got to invest in the stock market, S&P 500. Let's see. Amazon, Walmart, Netflix, stuff like that. There's Charles Schwab, Fidelity, TD Ameritrade, Robinhood, Acorn, stuff like that to invest in. And then you said we're going to get life insurance.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to talk about life insurance for the whole family.
Okay.
Yep, for us directly, for all of us, and what have you. What else?
Oh,
that was it.
Yeah.
So we're definitely going to hit those. My hope for the channel for this year is to be able to map out every month to focus on something like that. Maybe, like I said, the month of February for investing, because that might be easier for me to do. And the month of March, focus on wills and provide that information. What we found that a lot of people viewed our channels, not when we just did cash stuffing, but when we talked about a generational concept, generational wealth concept, and we added that in there. We added on the links and the resources for that. So that's what we're going to be doing. Those who know me know I love research. I love reading and finding things out. And Melissa's really good on how to connect to the audience and how to utilize social media. So the two of us combined, we're working towards improving our channel. And we decided to do one step and do a live and learn from this live and be prepared to do our next live. So yeah, I love it. We all love it. And I so much appreciate it. So what about our second giveaway? I think we used both of the questions, right?
Well, no one answered the second question.
It's okay. So why don't we make the questions different? Do you want to come up with your favorite color for them to guess or a number? Because I know my favorite color.
Oh. Easy. Pick a number 1 through 10.
Oh my goodness. And I depending on who's here, we're going to get to whoever's the closest one.
This is my go-to number.
That's your go-to number? You have a go-to number?
Close.
So over here, we already put down 9, so 9 doesn't work. Somebody else pick a number, because this giveaway is going to be a second binder just like this, and we have a third giveaway, which will be a different binder, but the second giveaway is going to be the same entry binder.
Not to Miss Ethel, you want to try if she's still alive? I think she left.
So you guys could definitely try more than once, because I think there's only probably about less than 5 of y'all here.
Miss Sheila was the closest.
If
she wants to try again.
Let's try one more time and see who gets the closest.
Oh, try again. You both said the same number.
Yeah, so 5 went out for both, and 5 isn't it. So we're going to try one more time, and whoever gets the closest will get it without going over.
Okay, let me write it down.
Oh, look. Wait. Okay. Oh, she deleted her number.
No, it's not.
Try a second time.
Miss Sherry got it.
Who got it? Who got it at number 7? Number 7, just lucky 7. So Hoop, you're gonna go ahead. You got my number. Text me your address, so then that way I could go ahead and send this out to you. I'm excited because you can get on board with us and start cash budgeting for whatever you want, or if you want to give this to somebody. We got one more giveaway to give away in a few minutes, because I think we said we're going to do an hour for this. And then honestly, I didn't think we would last for this long. We had 54 minutes and we still going strong. So I appreciate you guys so much. So Hoop, I'll get with you. She said this delays.
Oh no.
Sound like you hating Sheila, but that's okay. But Sheila, you be traveling too, so I think you on somebody's boat and cruise right now. But Hope, I will get with you on the phone and get your address, and I'll get this through Amazon to you either today or tomorrow. I'm so excited. I really am. So we definitely have one more giveaway that we're gonna give away shortly. Yep, Hoop. We're really excited. So before we do our last giveaway, just to share one of the challenges that I went through, but it's not so much of a challenge, but a learning curve. Like I said, we were supposed to go to Houston for the Christmas holiday, but something came up where a family member had a need. And when I tell you that, to be able to be as a single parent in a position to say, hey, you know what? I got that with a little help, because my brother did help out as well. But if you caught me about a year ago, I wouldn't have had it. And it would have stressed me out. I would have probably figured out where to get the money from and rob Peter to pay Paul and this, that, and 30 other. And I would have been a financial flatline, but I would have helped the family member. But this time, you know what? I actually had the money. Now, the money did have to come out of my savings account for our vacation, and that opened up a conversation for Melissa and I to have as adults. This is, a family concept now about my finances. Hey, even though I saved all this money, even though we were planning on going on a trip, because of this need, we're gonna have to postpone our trip, which we did. And I used that money, thought it was going to be enough, and unfortunately it wasn't. So I ended up having to dip into even more of my my savings, my long-term savings account, things of that nature. So I had to really readjust where I was, because between that need and then doing Christmas here versus doing Christmas in Texas, I then had to use extra money for that too. So in all honesty, once I had to sit down with myself, because it's an emotional thing for some of us, I know it was for me. I had to sit down with myself, and I found out that, I'm pretty much out of over $1,000, a little bit more than that. But you know what? When I saw that number, I was okay with it, because I knew how to save money again, versus sitting there knowing I spent all this extra money. Now how I'm going to get that money back. So I'm doing what I'm calling is a build back budget plan for myself. For me, it's because I had to spend this money that I wasn't planning on spending. One of the biggest things I am changing, like I said, is we'll have an emergency envelope and start saving more, focus on saving on that. So when another emergency comes up, I won't have to worry about that. So I really enjoyed that journey. It was an up and down for me. I had the money, but then the money was gone and used for something else. So I will work that in for all the content going up for this year and whatnot, and find out how to make things better for me. What do you hope to do for 2024 to make things better for you? One thing.
Save,
and leave your card alone. Leave your bank card alone. She's going to share on her next video, or on her next cash stuffing, about what she was exposed to, or with Five Third Bank or what have you, the bank, in regards to credit cards. So she's going to use that on her next video. So make sure you guys take a look for our next video coming back. Yes, I love it. See, Sheila already on it. She said BBBP. Right. I can't say that fast. But yeah, it's going to be a build back budget plan, because I need to recoup that money. And one of the things that we're doing is definitely door dashing, creating an emergency envelope. And I'm just going to manage it a little bit different and better this year. So last year was a good start. 2024, I'm going to be stronger, and I'm going to prepare myself really for what I want to do for 2025. So we're excited about that. So last giveaway, you got the picture of it? It's on your phone. Remember?
Yes.
So put it on both cameras. So this is going to be a bigger
looks like this
binder. Yep. And that's a nice binder. I actually got that binder for my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law and her daughter, my niece, Jordan was really interested in cash budgeting when Melissa brought that up during Thanksgiving. So we gifted them cash binders for Christmas. And what happened with Jordan with her binder?
We put money in for her, $15, and then she was super excited about it. She went to the bank and took some money out, and then she used the binder to purchase some clothes.
Yes. And Jordan's what, 10?
Yes.
Jordan's 10. And she jumped on this. And so I share this with you guys, especially if you're parents, or you're a parent or you're around another generation, kind of talk to them about it. Share this experience with them or what have you, because I was really excited that Jordan jumped on it so fast. And I'm sure she's still saving her money now. So again, this is a 10-year-old. And if she continues to do it between now and, let's say, when she hits 25 or 30 and she's ready to buy a home, they'll be that much more stable and aware of what they need to do. And that's the goal that I have for her. So by the time she's ready to buy a house, she's already aware and knowledgeable of what she needs to do. So we're hitting up on our whole hour mark. I appreciate you guys. The last giveaway, it's going to be my question, if that's okay, because I know. What is my favorite color? None of y'all know it because I never told none of y'all. So what is my favorite color? And y'all could have more than one guess. Whoever guesses right first will get the big binder, because I really like that one. Already look into that one too. So there are quite a few colors. Nah, Sheila, I'm sorry, purple, even though it's a royal color. No, purple's not it. You could try again. Anybody else? What is my favorite color? And yeah, I'm sorry about that 30-second lag. We're going to take that off next time. So get your colors ready to go. Just keep pressing enter until we can get it. And that'll be our last giveaway. No, don't go that deep. Put it this way. I think it's not a primary color, but it's a basic color. It's not a primary color, but a basic color. Again, what is my favorite color? Sheila Hoop. I'm definitely going to take that 30-second delay off. We're playing around with things.
Red, yellow.
She tried. Come on. What comes after yellow normally in the color scheme? Anybody else? What is my favorite color? I don't think I even put it on the channel.
Green.
Hey, Twin, you got it. Ethel on Facebook, you got it. Green is my favorite color. Now that was even before I started doing cash stuffing. So yay, you won. She just double check and throw down some other stuff. No, Ethel, you got it. You got it. So this binder, I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna get that to you too. So make sure. Make sure I put everybody's name down.
She said, "Dang delay."
Sorry, I'm sorry. But Sheila, you did get one too, so I will definitely support all of that. So we wanted to make sure that we share our appreciation. I don't care how many people show up or didn't show up or what have you. This was really more so for us. I hope you guys got something out of this and able to share this with somebody else. Share our channel, because we're going to definitely commit with this. I'm going to bring more things and new things and whatnot. And we're going to definitely do this live again, because I don't know about you, but I had a really good time. What about you?
Yes.
You did? She had a really good time. And my thing is, if she's happy, I'm excited. And so we're going to do this again. So we really appreciate each and every one of you guys who came out. Send the link. I want to get that binder too. I'll send you that link so you can get the binder. Sheila try to get every binder.
Thank you, Miss Ethel. Thank you, Miss Sheila.
Yeah, so I will definitely make sure all the links for everything is going to be in the description. And since I know half of y'all, or all of y'all, I'll make sure I text that to you guys too. But if anything, do us a favor. Share our channel with somebody. I say share our channel with 5 people between now and next week. Share our channel with 5 people and talk to them about it. And you guys know how to get in contact with us anyway. And then definitely take a look at our videos as we learn and grow and continue to do this. Anything else you want to share? Because, pretty much.
That's it.
That's it. That's enough. All right. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys so much.
Bye.
We'll see you guys really soon. Bye. That was cool.